Well, let's talk about it. So this is my color palette. I make every single color myself now. I have reused, I think it was a Fusion palette that I had bought years ago, and it's broken because I've used it for so long. But yeah, so here are the colors I like to use. I have two different rainbows available, but this bottom one is the one that I use the most. So it starts with Diamond FX, then it goes to Fusion Pink. Look at the container, it's been used a lot. And then it goes to Fusion Yellow, and it goes to this Cowboy Blue, and this one in particular. But I do alternate depending on what I have more available. This one is called, it's nameless. I don't have the name, I forget what the name is, sorry. It's not on there. And then this one at the very end is Plum Pie, okay? So it goes, I think I've explained this before, right? I like all my colors, if possible, to go from white to all the way to black. Okay, so it goes from white all the way to dark purple. So it has a nice contrast to it. So I painted my face with a rainbow butterfly, and the camera does not pick up the neon colors. So it looks pink and yellow, but it's not neon. All right, so that leads me to my next, let's clear the air. Yes, of course I use a filter. I use a filter on almost everything that I post. With my photography background, you need to edit photos and you need to edit videos to make sure that the colors look right. Otherwise, they're going to be muted. They're going to look dull. So yeah, a little bit of vibrancy is going to help it look more like it does in person, right? Because I'm looking here in the camera and then I look in the mirror and it's so much brighter in the mirror than it is on camera. Okay, and then also loading up your brush right. Loading up your brush, which also leads to the brush right. Loading up your brush many times to make sure that you get it very loaded. So this is the brush that we have been talking about. The flat contour brush. You can look up flat contour brush on Amazon and this brush will pop up, okay? I have been using this brush for a little over a year instead of sponges because you can hold it, okay? And you can use like a one stroke and I love that. I think that's great. But that's just my personal preference. I am picky about the things I use. There's no, art is not a one size fits all. Everyone does things differently, and that is great, and that is wonderful. And that's why I think it's great that we are having these conversations, that we can talk about things and still be kind with one another, but have these conversations that are, have been gate kept, right? There's been so much gatekeeping in the artist community for so long. So it's about time that we are talking about it, that we can bring it to the surface. We can be clear and honest about it, okay? All right, and so let's move on to double dipping. Woo, this one is a topic that you guys, wow, this is a rough one for new painters versus veteran painters, especially, right? I've been face painting for 10 years now, and during my 10 years of face painting, using my common sense and my discernment, I have double dipped paintbrushes and smudges for 10 years, and there's not been one occasion, not even one, that a parent has called me and said that they had some kind of a face issue after getting face paint by me, and you know those parents would complain if they had, okay? And then this one is going to break y'all's heart. I'm so sorry to say this to you, but these beautiful face paints and colors that we have are full of chemicals, all right? This is not a good ground for things to live in. This is also, they have preservatives in them. Like, just keep in mind, these are made to be able to go on people's faces, and yeah, anyway. But after COVID, I stopped painting anything underneath the nose. All of my designs are from here on up, right? Because everything down here is gross. It's always gross, right? And also using your discernment and making sure, looking at their eyes, making sure there isn't anything weird, because you don't want to, do not paint any child that has pink eye, right? Don't do it. So yeah, so that's addressing that. Everyone has their preference of doing things. I respect your points of view, and I choose also to do what works great for me and what has worked great for me along my journey. Okay. All right, and then let's move on to what kind of glitter do you use? Ooh, this is where I might need to connect my friend Jan. Yeah, Jan. Sorry, Jan. She is my dealer for this ultra fine dust that's in this Vivid Glitter container. I bought some Vivid Glitter colors and I took out the glitter that was inside, and I replaced it with this one that is like an ultra fine dust. It's like pixie dust. It's like the stuff that's in eyeshadow. It's extremely, extremely light. I don't even think it's polyester. I think it's just like mica powder, but it's super, super, super light. This is totally cosmetic grade. If it gets in your eyes, it will not bother you at all. Not that polyester glitter that's cosmetic is also fine, but you can feel a little bit of irritation if it does get in your eye. This one won't at all. So and I put it in a little poofy spray bottle. Some people like to have the big poofy spray bottles. And if you have room for that, great. I'm very minimal. And that's actually why I make my own paints too. It's because I'm so minimal. I want to have everything small so that it can fit in my kit. So I don't have to have a huge kit. Because I used to have the Craft & Go XL. That was a big rookie mistake on my part when I first started face painting. What do you dip your paint in? It's water. I use a glycerin-based, hypoallergenic, water-activated face paint. All right. Are you sponsored by any brands? No, I'm not sponsored by any brands. You can see I'm very across the board. However, I wouldn't mind being sponsored by brands. Just putting it out there, y'all. Okay, and then I also added a tipping feature to my videos. I just wanted to put out a disclaimer. I'm not monetized, you guys. I have thousands of followers across platforms, millions of views on my videos, way too many comments that I can't get to. And yet, no, there isn't one of these platforms that's paying me anything. I'm not making $1 off of these hours and hours of work making these videos. So if you get something from my content and you want to see more of my content, you're welcome to support me. And that's why I'm putting in my little Venmo information now in my videos. Oh, and then this brings me to ACE, Austin Convention for Entertainers. I will be there instructing. I was requested this year. Thank you so much, Elle, for requesting me. I didn't think I was going to be teaching. I thought I was just going to be enjoying the convention. But I'm going to have so many great things to teach you guys. I'm really, really excited. I'm going to be, I already have some amazing ideas, y'all. Amazing ideas. So I'm really excited to be teaching this year again. So that's Austin Convention for Entertainers, ACE, ACE for short. And the tickets are already available for purchase. So if you want to be a part of this amazing creative experience, it is a phenomenal way to connect with other artists, to learn about face paint, to learn about balloon artistry, to learn about bubbles and decor and everything for entertainers. This is like a safe space for us amongst other artists. Where we also jam, so you can paint my face and I can paint your face, and we can talk about what's in our kits and have those intimate conversations. So I'm really, really excited about that. That's coming up in November. I'm gonna have to pull up the exact dates, so I'll be posting more about this soon. But thank you so much, y'all, for just tuning in. I know this video is long. I just wanted to get to all the points and all the questions that y'all have. So thank you for your patience, and I look forward to chatting with you all more soon. Mwah! Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.